Hello again, everyone, and welcome to my review of episode number 9 of BB28. So, I just saw you guys a few hours ago. So, first thing I do want to say is my power ranking video did go up about 3 hours ago, so give that a watch if you're interested. So, yes, tonight was Big Brother Unlocked. So, again, Big Brother Unlocked is not really like an actual episode, quote unquote, but I figured I'd talk about it. I figured I'd make a video on it. I do plan to do that for the entire season with the unlocked videos, or episodes, I should say. So, episode 9, Big Brother Unlocked, was aired on Friday, July 24th at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern. And, of course, it was hosted by Taylor, Derek, and Jerry again. And, yeah, so pretty much, again, Big Brother Unlocked, it just shows stuff that wasn't shown in the episodes, and there is some stuff to talk about here for sure. So, the episode starts off by Lyric. Lyric was trying to figure out who that one person was who voted for Rome to stay, and she had no idea. It wasn't her that did it, which is, again, it's still surprising to me, but she was in one of the bedrooms talking to Taylor about it, and of course, Taylor was the one who voted for Rome to stay. Now, of course, Taylor is not going to admit this to anyone. I mean, maybe she will down the line at some point, but right now, no, 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 no. That's probably going to end up putting a target on her, so you know what? I like the move. I like the fact that she voted for Rome, because it causes a little bit of chaos, you know what I mean? Because everyone's trying to figure out who was the one person who voted for Rome to stay, right? Um, So Taylor would say why she voted for Rome, and it was just simply because she felt like he deserved at least one vote. So there you go. And I don't think she's wrong. I do agree with her. And yes, I'm still a little bit annoyed that Rome went home. So Ross Matthews, he would join the panel tonight. Of course, Ross Matthews was the runner-up in Celebrity Big Brother Season 1. So I think he should have won that season. Just saying. That's just my opinion. Don't want to go off topic too much, but I'll just throw that out there. So they would show Drew and Kamu creating an alliance, kind of behind the scenes. This wasn't really shown in the episodes. They made an alliance called the Handymen. So, um, that's a thing. I don't know how real it is, but Drew is kind of saying he's unsure if he would want to take Kamu to Final Two. So I don't know. So I guess Drew and Kamu have an alliance, and if this alliance is legit, I fully support this because, again, Drew is my pick to win. I feel like I'm gonna say that every single video now, uh, unless God forbid he gets evicted. But yes, Drew is my pick to win, and I do really like Kamu as well. So we'll see how real that alliance ends up being. So then they would show another alliance being created. This one between Latrice, Angela, Dee, and Taylor. So they created an alliance called the Honest Society. So 4-person alliance, 4 women. Um, we'll see how far they go. We'll see how real it is. Um, who knows, right? Again, they didn't really show that alliance in any of the episodes either. So uh, pretty much they're just talking about a couple of alliances here that were created, and yeah, we'll see how it goes for those two groups. So, I guess there was a vote going on for America. Again, I'm in Canada, so I can't vote for any of this stuff, but there was a vote for America on. Basically, they were voting for the BB Bad ASS. I'm not going to say it because I don't cuss here. Maybe it's not a cuss word, whatever, but that's what they were voting for, right? The BB Bad ASS, right? So I'm thinking, like, is it going to be Angela by any chance? And go figure, Angela ends up winning the vote. So she was voted BB Bad ASS. Then America also voted for BB Dumb ASS. And again, I'm not going to say it, but um, I didn't really know who was gonna get this. Like I had an idea, but Jason ends up winning that vote. So yeah, I can kind of see it because it was mainly because of the whole looking at the camera thing when Angela was walking away and smiling at the camera and all that. But um, yeah, I do agree with that pick. I think America got it right for both of those. So yeah, that's the thing. They're not actual, like, they don't affect the game or anything. It's just a for fun thing they were doing. So, um, yeah, so they were talking about Jason a little bit. Ross actually knows Jason personally, and basically what Ross said is he's not surprised by Jason's gameplay so far, because I think we can all agree Jason's gameplay has been kind of messy, we'll say. But yeah, so they were talking about that, and they would show Jason's some of his friends and some of his the people he knows through Drag Race. So his actual name was name's Jason's, but his name in Drag Race is Selena. I did not know this, so they talked about that during tonight's episode. So there you go. Obviously, Jason's not gonna say that in the house. I can't imagine. Um, I don't think he has said it to anyone, to my knowledge, but just going through my notes here. So, something here. So, his season in Drag Race, it aired while his mom passed away. So, they talked about that, and basically, I don't know too much about Drag Race. I've never seen it, but I know it has to do with like performances and stuff like that. So he had to perform with that on his mind. So I can only imagine how difficult that must be, right? So they talked about that, and yeah, just see, this is why you never want to jump all over somebody. Like, has Jason done some things this season that I don't like? Yeah, sure, absolutely, but you just you hear about something like that, it's like stuff that goes on behind the scene, and they're like, this is like real life stuff, right? So just yeah, it just kind of makes you realize like how much stronger he really is, right? So yeah, so they talked about that, and then Rome would end up joining the panel, so they would talk to Rome, and they just ask him how he feels about everything. So obviously they talked about Lyric for a little bit. Uh, they asked him how he felt when about Lyric voting against him, and he said it doesn't change how he feels about her at all, and he understands. Um, so he says, now get this, they made the right choice to get rid of Rome because Rome said if he won HOH, he would have nominated Dee, Devins, and Angela. Now, we'll never know how true that is. We'll never know if he actually would have done that. That would have been insanely bold of anybody to do that. I think if anybody does that at any point this season, that's going to be completely bonkers, but um, that's what he said he would have done. Again, who knows how true it is, right? Um, so they would also ask him who he thinks is playing the best game right now and who his pick to win, and his answer kind of surprised me a little bit. He said Haley. He thinks Haley is playing the best game right now, and the way that my personal opinion on Haley, I think she's in a pretty good spot in the house. She's just kind of laying low. She's kind of right in the middle with that group, and I mean, she could win, right? She absolutely could. But yeah, Rome thinks that Haley is playing the best game right now. Um, so yeah, and they also, I already knew this, they talked about this during one of the previous episodes, I forget which one, but like Rome, he loves anime, he watches anime, he collects Pokemon cards. Like, come on. Like, he was my favorite before I even knew about that, but the fact that he loves anime and Pokemon cards, come on. Like, I don't think I've ever shown this in a video on this channel, but if you didn't know, I've got a Rayquaza tattoo. So, it just, it still sucks to see him go, man. But, Yeah, so then they would end up showing a small compilation of the house guests ranting in the diary room, basically about how hard it is to live with 17 people, and I can only imagine, like, just to use the washroom alone, right? You're living with 16 other people. Sometimes it can be annoying if there's one or two other people that you're living with, never mind 16 other people. So I thought that was funny. They're just showing like it's just a compilation of a whole bunch of them saying like just little things that are irking them. And I'm like, dude, I could even imagine. Like, it must be insane. 17 people. I could never. So then this part was kind of cool. They showed a few videos from a few different Big Brother content creators. Not familiar with most of them, but they did show one by Rob Has a Podcast. I know, big channel, so I thought that was pretty cool. It's just like singing and dancing videos and just like edited videos and stuff like that. So like, hey, maybe my video is gonna get on there one day, right? um, Probably not. I'm gonna bet everything I own that's probably never gonna happen, but I thought that was cool though, right? Because I understand how much time goes into making content, so for them to get recognized on the show, I think that's pretty cool personally. So they would also show random fans trying slop. I don't know what the heck is in slop, and I don't think I want to know. All I know is that it doesn't taste good and it doesn't look good. So obviously, none of the people who tried it liked it, but they showed that. Um, and then, the pretty interesting part here, they actually showed all of the rewards and punishments available for the BB time capsule. So I didn't put down every single thing. Now, the punishments, they're not bad. They're just like humiliating punishments, like what Angela got with the egg suit. It's nothing bad. It's just like costumes and stuff, basically, right? Um, but the rewards, the one that I noted was the Diamond Power of Veto. That's that's a pretty big one. I think that lets you hang on to a veto for a certain amount of weeks. Yeah, like you have a certain amount of weeks before you can use it, kind of thing. So that was the one that I made a note of, but there was some stuff up there too. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Not too much else to talk about. They did show a sneak peek of the HOH competition. They didn't show any of the competition at all. They just kind of showed like the setting. It's like some kind of a wrestling setting. They didn't even say what they have to do. So Jesse, former Big Brother house guest, was there. Mr. Pectacular, of course. He seems to make an appearance every season. I mean, who doesn't know him by this point? But um, yeah, so they didn't really explain too much about what the HOH competition is all about, so we'll see what happens. So then, of course, Devins is not able to participate because he is the outgoing HOH. And yeah, that's about it. Not too much else to talk about here. Again, Big Brother Unlocked is not an actual episode, quote unquote. And yeah, so HOH competition episode goes down Sunday, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern start time, and we'll see who ends up winning HOH. I did throw a prediction out there. I said Angela was going to win because how crazy would that be if D wins, and then Devins, and then Angela, the three returning house guests back to back? Um, I don't want that to happen. As far as who would I want to see win HOH, probably Lyric. I think Lyric, if she wins after the week she had, I think that'd be pretty cool. And she probably is my favorite right now in the house. Um, Definitely out of the girls. For the guys, it was Rome, but I guess right now it's probably Drew if I had to pick. But anyways, that is pretty much it for tonight's video here. So let me know what you think of the episode. Again, it's Big Brother Unlocked. They just tend to show stuff behind the scenes and all that, but it's fun though. It's fun to talk about, right? So anyways, that is it for me, guys. I will see you next on Sunday after the HOH episode at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern start time. Alright, guys, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.